Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. You guys, something has been on my mind and I wasn't even gonna do this video today, but I just have to. It's just eating me alive. I keep I keep hearing people talk about black on black crime, and I need somebody to help me make it make sense, because I mean, from what I'm hearing is, I know I'm jumping straight into this, you guys. I'm so irritated. What I'm hearing is black people have to stop killing black people in order for the cops to stop killing us. That doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't. Because when you look at crime in general, murder, black people aren't the only people that's murdering. White people are murderers too. So are Spanish, so are Asians, so are every other race. What the hell does that have to do with anything? I'm so confused. Okay, yes, I don't agree with murder, but every race has murderers in it. So just because the black race is killing each other, that means somehow our life is less valuable to a police officer? Let's call a fucking spade a spade. We are all human. The human race. White, black, yellow, green, orange, it does not matter. A murderer is a murderer, no matter what race you are. That doesn't mean that you punish the entire race because there are murderers within your race. That doesn't make any sense to me. And it's some of our same peers that are making these comments. But if it was your child that got murdered by a police officer on camera, which we saw over and over again in the United States, all over the world, where police officers are brutalizing and murdering our children, our women, our kids. If it was your child, you will want Black Lives Matter to march with you. You will want justice for your child. So please miss me with that BS and all that other stuff about, oh, black people have to stop killing black people first. No. Until it's your family member, your loved one, somebody that's dear to you that is murdered like an animal in the street, then you're going to be crying on camera, wanting justice, wanting the cops to go to jail. You're not going to be talking about no black on black crime. Let's be clear. Stop playing games. That is so annoying. Make this make sense. Like, make it make sense. I see all type of people who get charged for murder, and it's not just black people. All lives do matter. You are absolutely, positively correct. Okay? But it's mostly the black lives that are being murdered by the police. And you got to do something about it now, because it could be your child, your husband, your brother that is being murdered by the police. So when you say things, you make yourself sound really freaking uneducated. You make yourself sound really ignorant. Some people should just shut up because they sound crazy. And I usually don't even get this angry about negative or stupid comments about, when people say uneducated things. I usually don't even get this upset. But when I think about my child, how that could be my child, because we are 7 times more likely for it to happen to us, that's when I have to say enough is enough. Don't wait until it's your child. Do your homework. You could look up statistics all day long, and you could see who's killing who. It does not freaking matter. Murder is wrong no matter what race you are. And there are murderers in every single race. There are murderers in the human race. How about that? There are murderers in the human race, period. What in the world does that have to do with Black Lives Mattering to these murderous police officers? That has nothing to do with that. And I recently saw a video, and I wasn't even going to shed light on this. I wasn't even going to speak about it. I was still debating whether or not I even wanted to bring this person up. I saw an interview that Candace, not even an interview, she was stating some stupid stuff. Her name is Candace Owens. I'm sure you guys have heard of her. And just listening to the ignorance and so many of our people agreeing with her. Oh my God. I don't understand. I don't care if this man was a career criminal or not. That doesn't mean his life is less meaningless and that the police officers somehow, should not be held accountable or should be looked at in a different light just because this person had a criminal record. Because at the end of the day, Candace Owens is a black woman. I don't care if she have a baby with a white man, a Chinese man, whoever. Your child is still going to be looked at as a black person. No matter how much bootlicking you do, your child is still black. Because you are a black woman. So I would like to see you have that same energy if it was your black child or mixed child who is still considered black being choked to death by a police officer. I'd like to hear your theory on that. So because this man was a career criminal, somehow his life means less. And then she actually had the audacity to say, oh, he's looked at like he's some type of hero. Nobody's saying that. Yes, he is making changes because of his death so that it is not in vain. We simply saw the same video that everybody else saw, and people are outraged by it. That doesn't mean that we're saying this man never made mistakes, this man was this man was that. That's not what we said. Now, at his funeral, in his eulogy, the people that knew him best, his family, spoke about him in a positive light. Because not all criminals only do bad things. I'm sure he probably did something, served his time for it. Whether or not he was guilty for it, I don't know. Because as you know, we all see what happens in the criminal system when it comes to black people, especially black men. Most of us cannot afford an attorney. I don't know if this man actually did that. And if he did, so what? So what? He served his time. So for this man to be deceased and not here to defend himself, and for her to sit there and go digging up in his past and passing judgment on him, shame on you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. It's disgusting. You're going to be the main one crying when you have a black baby because you cannot escape it if something happens to your child. And you're going to want somebody to stand up for your child. I pray for this world. I pray. I really, really do. I pray for this world. It's so much evil and negativity in it. I see so many nasty things. Even during this whole pandemic, I see people still having these types of issues with the police. I saw another video yesterday, a black military man who, instead of using his knee to choke him, he used his forearm. And you could see him trying to literally kill this man. And then the man actually ended up on life support and passed away from his injuries. During all of these protests, I'm seeing more and more officers choking people, not only with their knee, with their arms. And it's like a slap in the face. And then they wonder why all of this is happening. Why is all of this happening? People are tired. Even if, a white officer had a white child that was being treated like that by a black police officer, it is still wrong. It is still wrong. And I will be saying the same thing. It's about right is right and wrong is wrong. Murder is wrong. I don't care if you have a badge or not. Stop hiding behind your badge. It doesn't make any sense. You are still a criminal. You're a criminal with a badge. Stop harassing black people. Stop it. Do your job. Do what you're paid to do. If there is anybody that is on my YouTube channel that watches my videos and you feel in any way, shape, or form that black lives don't matter, or that black lives who have a criminal record don't matter, or who feel black on black crime gives the police a reason to kill, please delete yourself. I don't need your support. I don't need anything from you. Delete yourself. Sick of this freaking crap.